Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Okay, so I'm gonna do a story time video and I'm so excited. So excited. Alright, so excited. Okay, ready? I'm just gonna hop right in because it's kind of like a long story and I'm so unprofessional. And I want you guys to actually like be able to, watch the entire thing and be like, oh my god, Jade. Okay, so so there was this one time I think I was 16 or 17. I was like 16 or 17, and I lived at home with my dad, and my brother and sister were already in college. So it was just me and my dad at home. And like my dad, he's kind of easy to finesse in a certain way just because I'm the youngest, and him and I are best friends. So like I know he loves me, so he'll let me get away with certain things. So I thought this was just one of those things I was going to be able to get away with. I went out with my two homegirls that night. It actually might have been it wasn't my birthday, but I went out with my two homegirls that night. One of them you're probably going to meet sooner or later because she's moving to Orlando and she doesn't even know she's part of this video, but she is. So then I was hanging out with them and I had a curfew and I was supposed to be home by 1 and I didn't get home till 2. And then I was telling my dad, like, the only way, like, he seemed angry, so I thought the only way that I can actually, like, get away with this whole situation is if I came home crying, like, with a sob story or something. So then I come home, I'm like, Dad, we went to this place and everyone was being so mean to me and I just don't know what to do. And then he was like, oh, my poor baby, like, I'm so sorry that had to happen to you. It's fine, just go to sleep. So my dumb butt, I'm not cursing on my channel, my dumb self goes into the room and no joke, literally no joke, 3 minutes later, I snuck back out my house. 3 solid minutes. And obviously, on that 4th minute, my dad wants to come in and say, oh, I love you, by the way, good night, like, whatever, don't worry about all that stuff. Like, being a good dad, just coming up to check on me, making sure I'm really okay. And he sees, like, the way I used to sneak out of my house, I would use this teddy bear. By the way, my ex-boyfriend in 6th grade, shout out to you, DL, gave me this teddy bear, and I would put it under my sheet, put the covers on top, and pretend like I'm sleeping. And I would play music in the background and pretend like I'm sleeping. And then this time he was like, oh, like, let me go make sure she's okay. Da, da, da. No lie. The minute I hop out my window, I run to my front gate because my friend is waiting for me there. And we were just gonna chill. Like, we were just gonna hang out and chill. I just didn't want to go home yet. Like, but at that age, I was living under my dad's roof. I have to obey his, like, whatever. But I was like, I want to hang out with my friends. So I'm running to my front gate. As soon as I get into this guy's car, I get a call from my dad. I'm like, yo, I'm already out. I'm not going to do this. Like, you were just mad at me. I know you're going to be even more mad at me. You're going to take everything away from me. Like, you're going to take my phone. You're going to take my car. I'm not going to be able to do anything. So I was like, you know what? No, like, I'm not going home. Silence that bit. Put the phone down. Me and my friend were hanging out. We went to the pool that night. We pulled up to the pool in, like, a neighborhood, like, not even a mile away from my house. All the neighborhoods are really close, and, like, whatever, and they had the subdivisions. All the subdivisions were really close to each other. So, and I'm telling you, I got home at 2. I was out by 2:10 in my homeboy's car. We were just driving around, having a good time, talking. We parked up by the pool, you know, like those little park car conversations. Like, we were just talking. And then my dad called my phone, texted me. He's like, if you don't get home right now, and then I was like, no, turn that phone off. So, like, we were chilling for a good total of 3 hours because I didn't go home till 5 a.m. because I was like, if I'm going out, I'm going out with a bang. Like, if I'm already out, I'm gonna be lit. Like, I'm gonna do what I do. And then, like, we were just hanging out as a thing, so there shouldn't even have been a problem. But this is the scariest part. So we're in the car, we're just talking, me and my friends. His phone starts ringing. I'm like, who's calling you at 3:45 a.m.? It was my entire father. My dad called my phone company and said, what was the last phone number for like her? And started hitting him up. And my dad was calling him, texting him like, I know you're with her, tell her to come home right now, whatever. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Like, I'm actually gonna die when I get home. I better go out with a bang again. And I'm like, yo, I'm gonna go home. It was around like 4:30. I'm like, you know what? I think it's time to finally go home. Like, my dad's probably having a heart attack. And my dad is a genius. Let me tell you why. We drive back, about to go into my neighborhood, because obviously I walked to the gate because I didn't have the clicker. I walked to the gate. My dad's car was posted at the gate, so if anybody turned in there, then my dad would know, and he would catch me right there, and he'd be like, why weren't you picking up the phone? What were you doing? You're a boy and she's a girl. What were you guys doing at this time? All that stuff. So then I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. So we wait till 5 a.m. My dad obviously goes home. I'm walking around my neighborhood at this point, like, I can't go inside. Like, I go inside and my life is over. Like, I'm not gonna have a social life. I'm not gonna have a phone. I'm not gonna have a car. I can't go to prom. Can't go to grad bash. Can't go to my friend's party. Like, I was just thinking about all this stuff I won't be able to do because my stupid self, like, snuck out or whatever. And then I finally, like, texted my dad. I was like, if you kill me when I get home, I'm gonna run away again. And then he was like, just come home. It's gonna be okay. Walk inside. He said, give me your keys. Give me your phone. Go in your room. I go to my room. The door is not on my room. Like, he took everything away. Like, he took my whole door. Like, like, now that I think about it, I would probably do the same thing, just because, like, yeah, I snuck out, but if I came home right away, he wouldn't have been worried. But since I had him worried for hours on hours, he probably could have called the police saying, my friend could have got arrested for hostaging a runaway. Hostaging? Whatever. Whatever. So that was like the scariest and funniest thing of my life. I still don't know if my dad even knows my YouTube channel. So if he watches this, I hope he's like, ha 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 ha, instead of, why are you saying that? But yeah, so that's a story about the time I ran away, snuck out my house, got caught, but I'm back and I'm better, you know. Like, at the end of the day, it's communication. Talk to your parents. Be like, hey, can I just stay out an extra da-da-da-da? And then when they say no, be like, if you say no, I'm going to sneak out. But if you have Caribbean parents, do not try that. Don't even listen to my advice, because, like, at this point, I'm not even making this up. But anyway, that's my story, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. If you like my story times, I'll go ahead and keep doing them. If you don't like them, I'm going to do them anyway. That's it. Bye.